よし。続きから行こうか。
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on an attack.
まがいものが来ちゃう。
Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Ocean didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead.
そういうことだよな。
Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable.
あ、ちょっと待って。これ音がでかい。よいしょ。
Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
で、このシーンが
My dad died
主
flying
人
for the
公で
Ocean Air Force.
っていう感じかな。
When your allies are
それで
surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat.
一
Whoever signed up
昨
for
日や
that
った
was a
時
real
は
hero. But even more dangerous
大
than
統
that
領を
was being the one who had to cover
乗って
the rear
る
guards
ヘ
retreat.
リかなんかを間違えて落としたんだったかな。
That was my dad's job. And one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while
俺
ago.
の噂どんな感じで広まっ
Get
てるよ。
this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling,
まあそう
the
ね。
president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
懲罰部隊。なるほどね。まあ放り込まれてしまったわけだが。
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial.
はい。私です
He
ね
is。the murderer of Harling in the flesh.
わざ
His
とじゃない
tag
んだ
name's
けどな。
Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron.
はい。
But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you
警
guys
察
on
志
a
向ですか。
reconnaissance.
はい。自慢迎撃せよ。なるほどね。それっぽく見せろってことね。わかりました。お、くれんの？へえ。嬉しいね。全部あるんだ。ミラージュ高くて買えないですけど。ってことですか。 対地ミサイルは欲しいね。対地ミサイル欲しくって、ロールの安定性はマジで強化したくって、これがないとマジで厳しい。あ、集団率上がるな。これちょっと欲しいかも。まあミグとスホーイが開くって考えたらそれはそれででかいしな。F2A が相手の食って、あ、着氷防止でかいね。アイシングがもうちょっとまともになるとね。わあ、高くない？飛行機ミサイル系特殊兵装のリロード、まあ、別にリロードで困ることないと思うんですよ。まあ一旦これでこれね、この戦闘の花の形がいいよね。で、単発の垂直尾翼も1枚の、単純なあれだけど結構好き。スターファイター、待ってスターファイター使うとは言ってないんですけど、いいね。こういうのもいいんだよな。単発でこう吸気が左右にあるやつ結構好き。細いし、あんまり体でかいやつだとっていう微妙だなっていう。空対空 SAM、 これでいいや。
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
どうせ体育任務だろ。舐めてかかってるけど大丈夫かな。これで対地任務だったらどうしようね。
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Sperry, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All
最
aircraft
悪だ
preparing for
こいつら。
takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a
強引
takeoff.
に離陸しよう
I'll
と。
take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies.
すごい。
Touche.
で、これ2具で後
Trigger,
ろ
your
が
call sign is Spare 15.
15？35？
Consider it your prisoner number for the air.
消されてんのか。
Commencing deception and interception.
かっこいい。
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, when you land your ass.
Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it? No one's gonna take that bet.
Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
あ、撃てない
Let's
の。
make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
そんな雑な。
Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot
Wow.
down. You hear me?
あ、狙われてる。大丈夫か。撃たせてくれないんですけど。
I really couldn't give a shit.
分自慢しなきゃいけないのこれ。やべ。
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer.
まあ面白的には
Trying to kill me.
どうだっていいんだろうね、ここの損害は。
Shoot down all.
危な。あ、やばい。
Commander McKenzie. Damn it!
危ね
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot
え。
down
あ
everything
あ、司令
carrying
官が
bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no
落ちた
mercy.
からやれって。
Done by now after rethink the odds. Wanna bet which one of us gets the first kill after the starts?
This is the Peter
First,
unit.
the count's going
I
forward.
decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done.
やったるわ。鬱憤話よ、鬱憤話。何も悪くないのに。
Bingo.
大体の殺しの。多めを。
Leaving the operation area.
わお。
High roller, watch your tail.
いって。
Oh yeah, this one my score.
Spare 15 bandits flashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Sorry.
さらに戦闘機落としちゃうか。
Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
気持ちがいい。ああ、なるほどね。
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
待て待てって。やるからやるから。よいしょ。
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight?
いいね。
Trigger shot down a bomber. That was some fancy flying, Mr. Murderer.
Head to the next
ちょい
target.
よか。
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
近くはどうなってる？お、虫を使えたんだ。あんまり良くない。まあ、なんとか。やるやろ。下に。やべ。着氷者。怖い怖い。やめてください。どっから来てる？あー、なるほどね。めっちゃ飛んでくるよ。
Focus on destroying the target.
オッケー。足んないか。オッケー。
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
大丈夫かこれ。とっさに フレアを使って発想が出てくる。おー、ピカピカなってる。怖いねー。
Multiple bandits
あ、
inbound.
見えだろ。
They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, that only fits each squadron leader.
もう増えてんねー。めんどくさいねー。
Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
あーだね。いけるかな。
Get on their
ナイ
ass
ス。
if you want to score. Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
よいしょ。
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack. What the
なんしろか、うっとうしいな。
Are you?
やるしかねえな。
Man and McKinsey, please maintain silence for the moment.
I missed.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Its service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
当たんねえか。
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack.
ダメ？ダメですか。ちょっと雲行きが怪しいですね。
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
やべ。
4 targets remaining. 3 targets remaining.
振動ありにしてるけど来ねえな、振動。いった当たるもん、それ今の。ちょっと危ないですね。
Sparing, watch your mouth. 1 bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served.
なんか振動でなんとか把握してた部分もあったんだなって。振動なしのパソコンでとかあんまり振動ないから、いざ触ってやってみると、あ、結構そういう触覚ってのに頼ってた部分もあったんだなっていう。なんとなくっしょ。危ないです。やめてください。
All targets confirmed eliminated.
ナイスや。
Hell yeah.
素晴らしい。
Live Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me
あ、俺
tonight.
あ
Cut
り
the
がと
chatter,
う。
Spare Squadron.
嬉
Mission
しいけ
complete.
ど。
RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
あわよくば
Just checking.
死んでほしいって感じなのかな。まあ犯罪者だしな。
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
はいはい。
Bank left. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too
待っ
high.
て待って待って待って待って。減速しないんだけど全然。
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
ひでえ着陸。
Right. Stand by for your next sortie.
はい。
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
いいじゃねえか生き残ったってよ。はい。
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
そんなことあるか。
Mihai's granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at him, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of
10
them.
年前
Mihai asked him,
04かな。
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
6X あたりはもう全
People of
然
my
わかんない
generation
んだ
can
よ
no
ね。
longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dimitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his
あ
people.
お世継ぎさんだと長くな
Mihai
るの
was
かな。
betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited.
孫娘の同級生。あ、は
I
い。
noticed the rose emblem.
孫あ
She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was
Oh,
indeed the
王女様ね。
daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people.
動いとらん。
If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn
まあ
country
こうい
instantly
う
felt at
なんだ
ease
マ
when they
スコ
saw
ッ
her
トっていうと聞
speeches.
こえが悪いけど、こうなんだ広告塔みたいな
They
人がい
started
ると
singing.
式って変わるんだろうね。
The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from
Wonko.
hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
いやー、まあストーリーもそうなんだけど、最近のこういう超グラフィックゲームをそんなにやったことがないから、例えばメガネとかで、例えば近眼の人だとメガネ越しに見ると目が小さく見えるみたいな、そういうのが表現されてるとやばいねってなるね。すごい技術の進歩と言いますか。
We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way we can
できれ
confirm
ば
where they're
僕も
firing
敵を浴
from.
びることだ。
Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it.
はい、じゃあまあ非正規部隊はまあなんか時間稼ぎとまあおとりになれってことね。わかったわかった。ミラージュ、あ、ミラージュ変えるね。F2A も変える。開発国の運輸思想に基づき余剰目標への航空阻止攻撃。日本の戦闘機だったっけな。モビリティエアとエア、まあ 4AM 買った上で、すごい高すぎて買えんので F2A 買って、いやーかっこいいね。まあファルコンと似た趣があるけど、減速性能アップ、これ欲しいですね。はい、これボムのリロードでしょ。あ、威力がアップ。空対空、はい、RKT ロケランね、ロケラン買えない貧困。まあいいや。F2、あ、なに88発もお前詰めんの強くない？お前そんなあった？対艦ミサイルはな、そう対艦でしかないから、一応地上目標にも使えるけど、ロカロジャ、クラウドカバー、ヒュークラウス、ヒュークラウドだったらまあいいね。いや、いいコックピットだ。
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up. It's just like before. We
見
blow
栄
the
え
shit
が
out
いい。
of
見
everything.
栄えがいいっ
Sharp
て
as
なんか
attack, aren't you, Spare Aid?
狭くないね。
Regular forces can
視界
reduce
が。
losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
あ、雲の中に入るとあれなんだ、変わるんだね。あ、ちょっと山越えないといけない。おい、離陸する前に、あ、そんな。
Not a threat, but feel free to take them out.
Ruling the weak is a kind of special tactic.
やばい。
You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond. Use those empty heads of yours. If
多
you
分や
die
れ
too
ると思うんだ
fast,
け
you
ど。
won't even be useful as targets.
What are the odds of getting out alive?
That's for you to figure out, Spare 7. Any regular aircraft that join later needing any repairs or ammo will fly over the return line. However, you guys do
あ
not
れ
have
壊れて
that
ない。
luxury.
マジ。
So, what are we supposed to do? I'm out. Returning to resupply. How are we supposed to work without ammo? I'm heading back.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys.
やっ
Let's
て
be honest here. The regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your
外れ
heart,
た
you
な。
want us to smash that base.
あ、当たるんだ。
You're gonna wish this mission never ended.
Looks like Bad Dog's finally come around.
青い破線。あ、そっちの。はいはいはいはい。オッケー。
Hostile has a lock.
オイルタンク。
Missile away. The fire set off a chain reaction. She stopped it from spreading.
Target confirmed destroyed. Trigger again. Annihilated.
Trigger. Rocking it hard. Cut the crap. There's work to do.
doesn't get easy jobs.
A bomber has taken off. That's for us. Take care of it. That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
オッケー。素晴らしい。これやるか。
All enemy bombers destroyed.
素晴らしい。
That
強
should
すぎる。
wrench in their plans.
Yeah, we can sleep in for once.
いや、6つ機種こんな難かったっけ。もうちょっと俺楽なもんだと思ったけど。
Hostiles in your area are nearly wiped out.
で、
Get moving to a more crowded
こ
area.
の流れに
Try to catch
道
some
路
more
に沿っ
lead.
てぶっ壊していって
Sure, give me another shot. Must be my lucky day.
Enemy base is divided into 3 sections. You did nothing more than destroy just one of them.
あ、映画
Why are
に
you
誰
acting like some big shot count?
Good triggers people do most of the work.
Why are you so proud of that, full band?
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。エースだったらもう沈んでるぜこれ。
Finally have a read on the targets.
コード稼いで結構やだな。なんか山の下、山っていうかこれ別にそのまんま撃ってもいやー、厳しい。めんどくさ。
Missile incoming!
Our tactic was limited.
Spare 15, Fox 2. Target is still alive.
これな、こっちから落とすか。落ちるか？落ちた。あっぶね。ミサイルだ。厳しい。
Spare 15, locked on.
やだね。オッケー。よし、いって。ちょっと待って。帰ります。帰らせてください。帰る。損傷がやばすぎる。で、今、8600でしょ。なんとかね、帰らせてください。僕だって死にたくはないので、それで帰らせてくれ。時間を9分でしょ。帰らせて。
Approaching return line.
リターンとベースさせてください。
Spare 15, this is the control tower.
Aye.
Make your landing check. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. Lower your nose. You're too
はい
high.
はいはいはい。やべ。速度がめちゃくちゃ出てる。減速してます。自分では減速してるつもりです。ちょっと待ってください。おー、来い。あ、危ないな。よし。あ、変えられんの？いいね。まあこっちかな。純粋に、地上目標にしか使えないとはいえ、段数が多いのは嬉しいね。で、
Battle doctrines. Something happens, they tell you what to do next. Osia has one. It
サナをねぶっ壊して楽したいね。また次からステーキかきは
Bribe is all you need to look into a terminal. It's amazing how many people write their password on a note by their desk. Gathering intel is all about getting access.
サムをぶっ壊したいね。危な。これミサイル上がってくるとここやっぱプレ2のコントローラーってめちゃくちゃ馴染むように作られてたんだなっていうのが分かるな。オッケー。あーちゃオッケー。レーダータワー。はい。あと6880か。橋壊しの映画の出てどっか飛んでる。はいはい。3こっちだよね。危ないよね。ちょっと待って、大雑把に壊しておきた。もうよいしょ。こっち次行って最後時間に余裕があれば帰りながら相当するって感じでいいな。多分ねいけるかな。速いスピードが飛ばしすぎか。機重高いな。お積分。あ、無人機だ。やだやだ。嫌な気分になってきたな。
Just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface. Damn. This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
Just give us a bomb big enough to blow the area.
Did the jailer know about the shitstorm he was sending us into?
Few units are just pawns. That lying son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve any better. Continue with the operation.
これはやるかやれない。
Trigger destroyed the enemy facility while everyone else was sleeping.
The murderer's done it again. We're gonna have to rethink the odds.
Okay.
5 minutes remaining.
マンションにつけると思ってるよ。
Spare 15 locked on.
This is Spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
High roller missile, take it off.
God damn it, I'm hit! I'm still at the table! High roller missile, another one! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
Okay. これは届いた。
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? It's High roller. He's been taken out.
Don't piss your pants over one aircraft being down.
Damn, these guys are agile.
Target destroyed.
Okay.
What happens to a bet when the banker's out? Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation.
Okay,
Deserters will be punished.
I'm hit. My aircraft. This isn't even a fight.
これは無機的に当たるか怪しいのでケツ取ってるでしょうか。
I'm getting the trigger. Stick to the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die,
やべ
Decision on your part. I've still got top score.
あんまり同じ木に固執してもよくない。もう一回変えようか。
Is Trigger still alive?
おっと良さげなカモンを見つけ外れた。
Engage or face punishment.
Wrap it away, little guard dog.
You'll pay for this.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger, the one with the highest score wins. Let's settle who's best once and for all.
あの
Spare 15, target destroyed. 3 minutes remaining.
危ね
Missile incoming! Evade!
え。じゃあミスワイル多すぎ。いや
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
ーちょっとまずいなこれ。
Bandit in my sights. Spare 15,
よ
launching missile.
し17000稼げるかな。
No, we got a fire!
ちょっと急に不安になってきた。厳しいな。グリペン OK。
Don't expect this to be a straightforward airlift.
はーい。
2 minutes remaining.
ちょっと厳
Spare
しい。
15 locked.
OK。
7 down, that's more than an ace.
Cap, bandit on your 6.
いやー、普通に疲れたね。ちょっとやだね。
Hostile behind, they have a lock.
あと900。 こっち、こっち。
Box 2.
撃てないよ。撃て。110。
Has a lock.
サブぶっ壊し、A がぶっ壊し。
Vehicle down.
I can't get close enough to try.
これちょっと厳しいね。
Locked on target. Target destroyed.
危な。あと100点。なんとか。
Missile incoming. Break, break. You've done a fair amount of work to
フレアが使えるってことは
But I see some of
そ
you
れで
still have ammo. Continue with the attack. Keep yourself nice and exposed till I say otherwise.
いやー、それが使えたわこれ。ちょっといやらしいね。これいけるかな。
Spare 15 is cleaning out 10 crafts
ワクワク
down.
やめてください。
You take care of the surface target.
Okay. Give the enemy base enough. Operation is complete. Head back. The bastards who flew off are going to wish they were never born. You guys get a pass.
Damn right. I wouldn't be surprised if we're thrown in solitary too. Hey, who wants to bet who goes into solitary? That's what that gambling nutjob would say if he was still here.
Where's your sense of humor, guys? Your buddy's making a joke. Laugh already.
そうね、いくら懲罰部隊といえども一人の人間だからな。
You lost planes, but the mission succeeded. However, some of you crossed the return line for supplies and for repairs.
はい。
This will result in solitary.
あ、
Take them.
また独房入りですか自分。あ、ダメですか。 あ、こんだけ倒してもダメなんですね。
You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember,
はい
if you disobey orders,
はい
there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Ocean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky
え、
karst
渓
area.
谷を通っ
The
て帰
enemy's
れ
radar
っていうんですか。
facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside
出た
pose a
出
serious
た出
threat.
た。
Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this
あ、
whether you
天
like
候
it
が
or
最
not.
悪。はいはい
Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own.
はい。
Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crime.
なるほどね。なんかないかな。もう買ってるもんね、ほんとだけ。爆弾系、栄転はありえないね。この任務はね。買ってる装備も高くて買えない。まあ、特殊変装系の。はい。で、ジレスト。高出力レーザー発生機ってさ、絶対架空機体だよな。焼き切れるってことでしょ、レーザーで。あ、まだ買えない。はーい。じゃあロケラン買います。しゃあない。これは買えないので。モビリティ高めの。あ、やっぱ F2 しかないんか。ロケランちょっと苦手なんだけど、まあちょっと使ってみるか。よいしょ。
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi.
機動力が一番いいのこいつしかいなかった。さて
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
怖すぎだろ今。
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan? Just obey orders. Air Force Base 4, Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly. Understood.
なんもね
On
えマジで。
ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home. Cyclops 1, this is
いや
Bandog.
これ上から狙
Get
え
the
って
job
こと
done on time. Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
ちょっと見
The
づらい
terrain
な。
makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
あ
Spare 15 is down.
これダメですね。はい。見えない。見えないのって。はい。最初からやり直します。
Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
むずくね。
Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey
大回り
orders.
すっか。大回りして
Air Force Base
安全な場
444
所を
Cyclops
探せ
1.
るといいな。
Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly. Understood. We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home. Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
どうやれっつうのマジで。
Bandog? Cool name. That's working with you, Mr. Guard Dog. The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes. Spare 15 is out of commission.
ちょっと待って。ちょっと待ってね。ケル
Spare
チが
squadron,
ケル
this
チ
mission
する
needs
ん
to
だ
be
けど。
quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up
もち
on
ろ
a
ん持っ
rugged
てく
terrain,
るべ
and
きじゃ
there's
な
a
かっ
lot
た
of
かな。
cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders. Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
こ
Understood.
っちから大回りしたいな。
Low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home. Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Missile.
Bandog? Cool name. That's working with you, Mr. Guard Dog. The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
やっべ。むずいな今。
Missile. Missile. Missile.
ミサイルがここで来るってことは反転してそのまま向かえばミサイルが通るってことなんですよね。じゃあやめてください。じゃあやめてください。
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Enemy in gun range.
オッケー。そういうことよ。オッケー。この調子で続けていこう。SW じゃあ S の方が
Any surface attacks in this weather? Give me a break,
あ
man.
ちょっと待ってこっち
Man,
な
I
の
need missions that can help me improve my score on this crap.
ここは
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15 locked on.
あっぶね
Destruction of target facility is
上に行ける
confirmed.
いやこっち待ちましたにもちょっと苦手なんだよな
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Eruzia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick.
嬉し
They
い
got a secret weapon.
山の上に
There's only so
目
much I
標
can
がある
find
と
out.
何
Enough
も
talk.
気にしなくていい
Crosswind's gonna slam us into the rock.
It's blowing me off course.
寒からやるか
Has a lock on you.
Missile.
Missile away. Destruction of target facility confirmed.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the general staff office.
Mission doesn't require
こうい
you
う
to
のっ
talk.
て
Use your head as
ヘリ
well
と
as
か
your
でやったり
hands.
しないんですか
Righto.
戦
It's
闘ヘリ
cloudy
じゃ
around
ダメ
there.
なんで
Radar
すか
visibility is limited. Stay alert.
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
おー乱気流が
Missile. Missile.
上空に出るかやだやだやだ乱気流ガタガタ鳴っとるね
I'd rather be back at my cell.
ここからさこう
There's
撃
no
っ
way
た
to
らさ
go back to the rig. Don't get in my way.
Missile.
壊れた
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
ロケラン強いもしかして
Missile inbound. Evade.
Missile.
こう上からさ
They're running between the columns.
いけますかあだね
Missile. Caution.
あれ
All targets
やだ
destroyed.
やだ
No
こん
complaints
な
here.
こんな
Caution. Caution.
地域
Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
早く
We might
抜け
have
たい
crossed
ん
the
だけど
line.
There they are.
おお
Leave this one to our friends.
小映えみたいな
Wish we'd used that hole to get home too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
F15 変態か
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air.
あは
They
い
need our cover.
やれってね
All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go
えそ
down.
んな厳しいの
Destroy the UAVs. That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit
ちょ
about.
っとやだな
As
雷
they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds. Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go.
こいつ
Thanks. I owe you.
Let's get the remaining
や
six
べえ
out
どう
of
してもスピードが出ちゃうな
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
これ絡みつかれてるとやりづらいな
Missile in the air. Evading.
狙われたし
Strider 4, bandit on your
ちょ
six.
っとまずい
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
You don't even have time to check radar.
Great! They're all over me!
来てるよ
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Trigger's been struck by lightning!
いやーま
Calm
あすいません
down.
すいません
Check your HUD for errors. We'll make any if you don't
い
panic.
やー雷食らうの
Shake that missile off,
なんで
Cyclops
そんな
3!
経が細かいの
Cyclops 2,
あ
watch
ー
your
消えた
six.
指令だから
Cyclops 3, evade. Missile incoming.
Strider 4, missile inbound.
いけるかこれナイス
UAV
い
splashed.
やーレーダーがたまに
Cyclops 3,
お
evade that
ー落
missile.
ち着いてきた
Break, goddammit, break.
出るかこれ
Strider 4, evade.
Missile, don't let it touch you!
Strider 4 is hit.
Damn. Keep them safe.
I've kinda got my hands full.
マジか
Missile headed
Yeah,
for
they're
Cyclops 2!
おってさすがに
UAV down.
いやーちょっと視界が気持ち悪くなっちゃう
There's
すま
still
ない
5 aircraft in the combat zone.
よいしょ
Enemy in
正
gun
面
range.
だから勢いが外れる
Cyclops 3,
んで
watch your
It's gonna
ass!
be a long way around those thunderclouds.
やだやだや
All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Cyclops 2, missile fired at you!
だか
Strider 3, get that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day at the office.
そうなんだよ無人機が強いと思って中に人間が乗ってないからどんな無茶な機動もなんとかできてしまう
Got one on my ass. Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break
い
off.
やーまだいるね
Look after the survivors.
Roger.
いやー最悪な天候だ
Cyclops 4, hostile behind you.
よいしょどうだこれはダメこれちむずい
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Missile!
Damn it, I've lost too much speed.
いやー後ろに疲れるのはちょっと聞いてないですね
Cyclops 3, check your six.
Trigger's hooked up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
どうこれ当たってない当たってない
Shake that enemy!
Radar confirms spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
この状態で雷落ちないのきつ
Cyclops 3, break. Missile inbound.
My tail's on fire!
UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
いやーマジどこだ全然見えないここで入手
Dodge
な
that
の
missile.
やべそんなやだやだ
Cyclops
ちょっと厳しくないですかこのゲーム。フレア使っフレア使ったの？いやむずすぎんだろこの任務。
Get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs. That's impossible. I'm not flying in here to help out some assholes I don't know shit about.
As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds! Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
やれるかな。
UAV splashed.
着実にね、一気やってもらえたらマジで終わるかもね。どう迅速にやってもらえたら厳しいな。このミッションきつくないか。いやー、つくかな。やりますやります。
Why are we risking our lives to wipe someone else's ass? Start complaining when you can get your own nose clean. Damn it. They move pretty good for me.
ちょっと厳しい。
Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
あのチンタラやってる。本当にかなり嫌だし。さあ今日の昼かなりやばかったね。やばかったねって言ったらやばくない地域の人もいるかもしれないけど、まあやばかったな。オーバーシュートしろ。いやー、吉野疲れてんだ。やばいやばいやばい。待って。きついね。いや、俺がヘッド買う分には全然いいんだけど、これで味方が落ちられて困るんだよな。近くにいるんだけど。
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy.
一発ぐらいはまあ。
Missile in the air, evading. Cyclops 4, missile. If they are just decoys, there are too many. I can't get it to overshoot.
やばいです。いや。
Cyclops 4 has broken off.
厳しい
There
ね。
you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some concussed. Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs. Cyclops 3
ちょっと
evade.
き
Missile
つく
incoming.
ないこれ。
Bandit has a lock on me. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
オッケー。
Triggers hold up. We got our
もう
hands
ちょい。
I'm not sneaky enough to fly into a thundercloud.
オッケー。
Spare 15 locked
やれ
on.
るかな。
They're all over the place.
Hell, they don't even have a formation.
いやー、かなりが。
Missile in the air! Evade! Missile incoming!
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
待って、そっち？あ、はいはいはい。 そっちから確かに行った方が良さそうだな。雷さえなければな、もうちょっと楽な任務なんだけど。そう分かった。いや、ここで雷が落ちるかな。落ちね。
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Shake that missile off, Cyclops 3!
見えねえ。早くレーダー復活しよう。
Spare 15 locked on.
もうさ、いや、むずすぎないか。
I told you not to let any get shot down.
こんな厳しい。 これでやるか。
Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even
こ
one
れ
is
で
to
も
go
し、
down.
こっちだな。
Destroy the UAVs. That's impossible. I'm not fighting in hell with some assholes that don't know
コック
shit
ピット
about
視点かなりきつい。
Spare 15 is
Stay
broken
nice.
through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. UAV set. They're acting funny. Enemy has a lock on me. Enemy on my tail. Missile closing. Breaking. Figured UAVs wouldn't like lightning. Let's go. Strider 2. Enemy behind you.
Shit, this is bad. I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if
偵
you
察
die
機
in the
もさ、もう
process.
ちょっとさ、本気で受けてくれって感じなんだ。ダメですかね。
I could start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there. It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. Cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
これヘッドオンでなんとかなるんですか。
Strider
こ
4
れね。
bandit on your 6. Help by getting in between them and the UAVs. They don't even have time to check radar. Strider 4, evade.
それ。
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic. Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds. Tree just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking. Strider 4, missile inbound.
待って。
Hostile has a lock. Missile inbound. Jinking.
あれだってのは見えてるね。無理です。
UAV down. Watch your tails, guys. Bandog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Enemy on me!
で。
Missile away.
Strider 3, cut that enemy off your ass!
Dealing with 9Gs is tough, but for those UAVs, it's just another day in the office.
あれを救
Why
わ
are we
ない
risking
と
our lives to wipe someone else's
厳しい
ass?
ね。
Start complaining when you can keep your own nose clean. Damn it.
Evade! Missile incoming!
いやー、大丈夫かそれ。
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to
ケ
break
ツ
off.
にいるから、も
Look after the
う
survivors. Roger.
やれない。むず。
More to go.
てか。い
Missed
やー、
target.
厳しい。あ、ちょ。
UAV down.
They're on me. Something.
Quit whining and finish them off.
Hostile behind me!
This is bad. We're fading
入
fast.
って。
Quit scratching your ass and approach the enemy. Try and stop me.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off.
避難してるから。
Things are looking up. Finally got some
そういう
good
こと
guys.
になってなくなる
Looks
か
like
ら。
there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Bandog, it's just me and one more to go. Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive. You let the devil 3 sin lines go
hostile on your rear. Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
Spare 15, target destroyed. Cyclops 2 is broken off. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
あれが一番危ない。
Cyclops 1, missile. UAV's retreating. Let's go.
いけるかこれ。
So I just gotta look at the support. Just one fighter.
いやー厳しい。やって速度下げすぎ。
Cyclops 1 is hit.
ちょっと待って待って。
But still functional. Spare 15, launching missile.
ハブッキうるせえ分かってる。
Brake, goddammit, brake!
あっぶね
Cyclops 1 is breaking off.
いや
Off anytime if he was by
き
himself.
つすぎるだろこれ。この人
Spare 15, all UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed. Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful. Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete.
間。いやーきつ
Return
か
to
っ
base.
た。
Wait a minute. Hold it.
待て。
Oh, give me a break.
You have more
chores for us? Spare 8, champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8. I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it.
あああれは
Spare 8, no dogfighting.
Go.
Negative. I'm not letting this slide.
やっべ。
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
あのおっさんか。
Shot down champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
気流が。
That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies. Last of the force craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out.
Shit.
Roger that. Will do.
Swords from Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard.
Yeah.
One's mine. Copy that, King. Don't call me that. Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited. Go get him.
ちょっと待って今もうやばい打ち方しなかったんだ。ちょっとまずいな。
Missile hit. Is he down? No. Managed to take it in a non-critical area. We'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Wiseman, you see that color? It's flying.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
あのちゃんそんなすごい戦闘機になっ
If
た
it
んだ
comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
やれるなっつったってもう
Missile incoming.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
No. Just one's taking on.
No way. I won't last a minute.
Do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
近くまでつけてはいるんだけど当てられる気がするな。
Fox 2. Spare 15 caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss an opening. The guy's a goddamn flying wizard.
い ってるかこれ。
Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. What's up? Guess we did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down.
これやりきてんのか。考えがもなっちゃった。
Spare 15, watch your tail.
こんな顔。
Look after your craft. One mistake and you're a goner.
I'm hit. Soul 1, moving to assist. Your job's and I'll do mine.
よし。
Soul 1, I can't see you with the clouds.
雲のやばいな。
Job, Seymour. Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere. Soul 1, clouds are moving. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
いやくそ。危ね
Bandit
え。
is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
よしよしよしよし。F2 でよくやった。
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, God Dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will I be at the base?
I
wouldn't get involved if I were
think so.
you.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far. Don't
カ
screw
ナ
up
リ行くの
now.
が厄介だね。
3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank right. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
このとんでも着陸を
At least
ま
you're
たや
down.
っていくんだろう
Careful
な。
with the aircraft next time. Your work's still far from done.
はい。
Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of
エ
him.
ースコンバットですからね。
It
まあ
was
エー
like
スは
seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner.
出るでしょうね。エース
This
と
enemy
戦う
pilot
瞬間
stalked
が
Gramps'
このゲ
pals
ー
from
ム
below,
一
just
番
like how a
楽しいみ
shark
たいなとこ
would.
ろがあるみたいな。
Then one by one, he put the bite on him. Sounds like what happened to our guys today.
まあ次からはロ
Kinda
ケランはちょ
surprised
っと
so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare squad.
だいぶ降下しながらロールしてくるくるって切りもみ回転して落ち
You
てくみたいなや
returned
つかな。
without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away.
やっぱ独房じゃん。頑張ったのに。
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that?
俺ね俺。
The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho?
Whoa.
I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission.
主人公の顔がし
For
っ
an
かり見えるのっ
anarchist,
て
he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected.
6
He talked a mile a minute and
そ
kept
こら
going
辺
on
から
and
か
on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds,
Oh,
the fighter
checked up.
squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow them straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow.
ですよね。
The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know,
その
I do feel a certain
い
sense
わ
of
ゆる
pride
主
too.
人公の
He
顔が見
really
えな
is
いと
foolish, isn't he?
Yep.
より没
sure
入
is.
感が増すっていうか、まあそういうシステムっていうか狙いなんだろうね。
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
うん。またすごいミッションやらされそうだな。
Attention!
はい
If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there.
はい
You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience.
はいはい。
The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of
ほん
drones.
とそれ。ほんとそ
In
れな
order
んだ
for our
よ。
forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various
ま
drone
あ無
bases.
人機も燃料なかったら飛べんし
Those
な。
of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the
石
river
油タン
and
カ
their
ー
oil
破壊。
tankers.
はいはい。
Remember, you're not bona fide
うるせえ、
military.
分かってる
You're
わ。
ex-
よし。クイーンズカスタム。対地任務がしたいんですよね。対地任務をしたいんですよ。いいね。サンダーボルト好きだな。ロケラン。10日爆弾。まあこれ買っとくか。ロケランはまた後でいいし。で、ミラージュ。ああ。 買えなくなってしまったな。まあいいや、ロテラン買っとこう。ロテラン買って、まあ、ミサイル威力アップ。嬉しい、それは。これまっすぐ行くと AF15 いい、まあ、AF23 F20 はいはいはいはい。あ、いいんじゃないこれで。スタートミッション。対地任務だったらまあ違うんですけど、よし。弾、おお。144発あんだよ。
Convicts, stand by at the front.
出た。
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite.
アナログケーキばっかり。
Coward.
俺にぴっ
You
た
don't
り
want
だ
to
ね。
talk? Put it off with your tail
本
between
物
your
か。
legs? I wasn't running away. I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you.
いやー、無理だとか僕なんでよかったかもしれないな。
Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
おい。
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
気持ちいい。やば。
Start destroying the facilities around the harbor.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter power needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
どこどこ壊していく。
Turn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe.
低速でも動けるって。ああ、でかいね。
Warning, missile in the air! Enemy has a lock on you. Rifle.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
よいしょ。
Hostile has a lock. An S2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
時間がないね。
3 minutes remaining.
へへへ。
Bandit right behind you.
これ2分でやれんの？
I've got you right where I want you. Tabloid, missile coming at you. Trigger, missile, get out of the way.
待て。
2 minutes. Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came? This way is you.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Target down.
Trigger, behind you, behind you.
けえ炎症狙いだ。
We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do.
1 minute remaining.
It's all about where you're from.
Locked on target.
よいしょ。
Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile incoming!
あべ。
Missile launched.
Attacking from behind my target.
30 seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. You're being slow. In gun range.
あべね
Vehicle down.
一発でもこうやったらおしまいなんだよね。いやー待って、これ間に合わんくね。
Missile inbound, evading!
不可能じゃね。
Trigger has destroyed the target.
We've run out of time.
いやー
Mission
3
is a
つ
failure. Spare squadron and Nessa 2 has arrived. Sticking around will only ruin your planes.
1700 17000。ちょっと待って。はいはい。爆弾投下の方がいいんかな。一応買ってるよね。無誘導投下爆弾でいきましょう。
Convicts, stand by.
想像以上にきついなこのゲーム。そんなきつかったっけ。行くぜ。
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no
き
bite.
つそうなやつはさっさとこれで。
A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, or warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
よいしょ。
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. You don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to
知ったこっ
fight.
ちゃね
Missions like this, too easy.
行くぞ。
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts?
It's like watching the fireworks display.
こっちの方が早いな、どう考えても。誘導なんか危ない危ない危ない。 よいしょ。
That's sweet sailing fine.
よいしょ。
Yeah, target destroyed.
やめ。
There goes Spear 15.
ちょっと手間取りがちだね。よいしょ。
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there.
さっさ
Man,
と
I'm not in the mood for this
手
shit
で
today.
進まない
I'll
と
blow
な。
stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Boom. Show's well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses, then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. Locked on and good. Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe.
よいしょ。
This beat's being stuck at the peanut blade.
It's like watching the fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on there.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only thing one weird.
They thought was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I will abandon the fuel unit. Trigger, you belong here more than I do.
あっという間に一番
It's
だ
all about where you're from.
そういうことなんだよ
Tabloid, missile coming at you!
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
よいしょ
3 minutes remaining.
Trigger, missile, get out of the way!
危ないごめんなさい
Head sweep tail in mind.
コックピット視点真下見づれなんだよなめちゃくちゃ
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
You can't put the fire out. Get back.
ここ
Spare 15, target destroyed.
よいしょ
Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
増えるねめっちゃ
On my target. Trigger, look sharp.
Box 2. Somebody help! You people are trapped inside.
Missile in the air. Heads up.
Chaff and flares deployed.
あと700ね
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
これもう終わったのでは
I'm on it back.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
怖いね
Spare 15 is down to target.
They're arming up interceptors.
One minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of
やって
solitary.
るやってるやることやってる
Missile launched.
Enemy sighted. Attend the ground storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Spare 15 locked. 30 seconds remaining.
やらかした
Spare 15 is out of commission.
もう欲張ったねしかもストールしたしねちょっと次こそは終わらせますこれで
Champ went down crying
落
like
ち
a
着
baby.
きさすがに
I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of
当たり
oil
なくて
tanks.
ね
Boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings
で
too.
Destroy everything in sight.
appreciate the simplicity of the operation. You don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Fox 2. You well and truly started.
Damn, that's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
あ、なんかも
No
う
time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to
小
fight.
冊でも
Missions like this are too easy.
Another one popped.
ここ
Take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was safe. The space been stuck at the penal base.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
ここかな。
Hit enough interceptors. Stuck on this.
Vehicle down.
Hostile has a lock. Need help.
どっから来てる？
Chaff and flares deployed. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one.
Behind you! Watch out!
Spare 15, target
フ
destroyed.
レア撃ったんですけど、そんなに使用しちゃダメ
3
ってい
minutes
うかな。
remaining. Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
痛い。
Shit, we're out of time.
Breaking! Breaking! Bandit acquired. Firing. Pressure. Here's us quietly plugging away. You're the only sane one here.
Man, Doug was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier-than-thou act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Bear 15. Missile. Evade.
Enemy is locked on.
Vehicle down.
That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Spare 15, bombs away.
I'm in position. Keep mine.
あっぶね
Spare 15, target destroyed.
ー。ちょっと穏やかじゃないですね。
Bandit in my sight. My God.
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
Enemy got away.
一旦外から逃げるか。待って。もう真っ赤。常になんか
Trigger, he's got a lock.
VTuber のスパチャランじゃないんだからさ。
Trigger eliminated the target.
Fire out. Get back.
それ
Down. What happened?
ねえそれはさおまけしてくれてもよくないか。もう嫌になってきたな。
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward. You don't want to talk.
高
Put it
高
off
度
with
か
your
ら
tail between
落
your
とせっ
legs.
てことだな
I
多分な。
wasn't running away. I was retreating.
も
No, I
う
can't say I blame you. It was hell out there.
時間が
Man, I'm not in the
も
mood
っ
for
た
this
いな
shit
い。
today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats or warships. There's plenty of buildings too.
ここ
Destroy everything in sight.
ここ
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2.
ここ
Doing well and truly started.
Damn, that's what I call fireworks.
ここ
Yeah! Another one popped. Bear 15 is down to take this.
Burn, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least
こ
one
れ
of
が
you
一番安全かもしれんな。よいしょ
The space been stuck at the penal base.
ちょっと精度は落ちるけど
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on there.
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
7750。 9400。
Doug was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the holier than thou act, Captain. I know all of the people you know. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Spare 15, target
待って
destroyed.
1番
Vanessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of
何
time.
になっちゃうね。
Chaff and flares are running low.
ここ
Bombs away.
Enemy is locked on.
あぶね
Hostile on your tail.
えよいしょ。でこのこうあぶねえ。ちょっとやめてください。そうね
Kill on target confirmed.
The oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it!
よいしょ。
Locked on! Locked on! Get out of
こ
there!
こかな。よし。
Vehicle
や
down.
めてください。
Enemy has a lock!
1万5000。 ここな。オッケーオッケー。あと600。まあまあまあ、なんとかなるんじゃないですか。このまま
Warning, missile
問
in the
題
air.
なくいけばね。ちゃんとください。
1 minute remaining. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
入りたくないところに。どこも入りたくないです。よいしょ。
Spare 15! Enemy has a lock on you!
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed.
よいしょ。
You should thank our good citizens.
単価もやっとくか。500ポイントでしょ。
Missile away. Spare
やめてく
15,
ださい。
enemy ship sunk. Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm Vanessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
タンクローリーめっちゃ速くない？
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up.
およ。
If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
ここら辺いたよ。
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going on by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
このプラスのとこ行くか。
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
難しいよな。
Eyes on your jackal, Trigger.
待って。
Chase it down, dimwit.
いやー。よいしょ。
Locked. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target.
あれこれ落ちて
Spare
たのか
squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference
お
point.
ーやべやべやべ。
They're coming from
す
the
な
north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian
おい
drones.
おいおいおい嘘だ
Why
な。
are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now.
ミ
They're
スし
coming.
かも。
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
やべやべやべ。これさ、俺が悪いんじゃなくてさ、キリが強すぎるんじゃね
Trigger, I like your style.
Spare 15 missile
Listening
away.
on
えの。
CH-115.
もしかしてだけど。
Tanker confirmed
実は
eliminated.
俺のせいじゃない説ね。あぶね。
Keep going. Burn it all.
Missile! Locked on. This one is mine.
ここら辺いたよな。いた。
I heard drones can be hacked, so why aren't we doing that?
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender check is still alive, don't you?
Trigger.
Higher chance of losing with them.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy. Huh? What was that explosion?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
Tabloid, bandit on your 6. Trigger trashed the target.
Trigger again? Burning.
よいしょ。
Your way. No, jet fuel
え、
doesn't
ミスなの
ignite that
あれ。い
easily. That was
や、お
standard.
かしいおかしいおかしい。
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
いや、これ、きつすぎな、ちょっと待って。すべて
Shut
っ
the
て
hell
ない。
up. This has nothing to do with
マジ
me.
で。
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down. Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. Have fun with your new friends.
入ったんですけど。
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
いるね。いるね。
Spare 15, target destroyed.
よし。
One more truck down. Drop them all.
5 minutes remaining.
Right along,
ダ
Trigger.
メでって。ここら辺なかった。いた。サム。タンク。
Target destroyed.
That cheers me up. Not that I care
Что?
about his ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
こうだな
Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
Damn it. I've got one on my back.
走ってめちゃくちゃ飛ばしていかないと。これさ、この機体さ、アフターバーナーないからな。遅いんだよな。全体的に。
Shoot the bandits off. Even they can't see through the dust.
オッケ
Just
ー。
like
あそこ
regular
ね。
clouds. Easy to lose your lock in there.
やべえだろ、このサジン2の。全員ここ走っててほしいんだけど。
Being shot at. What is this bullshit?
全然見えないね。縛りプレイだな、これは。 たいたいたいた。
More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
ああ、さっき女の人と話してたのが、クイーンと話してたのがタブロイドって人だったのね。で確かここら辺もちょっと潜ったら出てくると思うんですけ
He's
ど。
too quick.
いた。
Hostile has a
あ
lock.
あ、消えんの。
3 minutes remaining.
最悪。
Missile incoming.
I ain't losing no drone.
ちょ
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position. Missile launched. Understood.
危ない。
HQ sent a message. That was the last one.
Yeah,
All aircraft return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
いやー、厳しいね。自然を相手に戦うのは。
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger. いやー、すごい手を焼いたね。ちょっとお見苦しいところを見せたかもしれないですけど、まあこんな感じでゆっくりとね。
Dismissed.
あ、はい、解散。
So
あ、ごめん。
if any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners to
てめえ。やったね。というわけで、まあコンティニューってやったら、ああ、これ見て終わりですか。
It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying.
優秀じゃな
But
い？
that's bullshit. The
な
only
るほどね。
reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by
悲しくなっち
carrying
ゃったな。
out missions.
俺だって国のために頑張ってるつもりなんだけど。
You, solitary now. Okay,
口
on
答
to
え
the
禁止ら
briefing.
しいです、この
In
職
this
が。
mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the
また山？
north in the Waiapolo Mountains
俺
is
そろ
linked
そ
to
ろ
the
さ、
swarm of
海
drones.
とかでさ、
Your mission is critical. You will destroy the
雲
facility
一つ
and
な
then
い
weaken those drones.
大海原で俺
As it's
は
important,
快感任
the
務をやりたい
enemy
んだ
won't
けど。
go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy
嘘で
satellites.
しょ。
If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray.
わ
Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
お。というあれみたいですね。任務みたいですね。はーい。ちょっと機体だけ買っとこうか。高い。全部高い。せちがれー。せちがれーよ。これでも買えねえの。買える機体なし。おいおいおい。しゃあない、もう対艦ミサイル。おっと。ミラージュ買うか。ミラージュはね、この三角形の翼が三角翼って言うんですけど、特徴的なシルエットだね。あんまり三角翼はピンとくるスタイルではないんだけど、ミラージュの小柄さは結構俺好きだね。はーい、やったね。で、対艦ミサイル。 グリペンね。こういうラファールとか、ラファールとかタイフーンは顔は好きだけど、上から見たらこう三角力は正直あんまり好きじゃないっていう。これそういう57とか F22A とか 35C とか35系、こういう系の最近のステルス戦闘機の機影は好きだね。あとは、こっちまで行くと、本当に古き良きみたいな感じのこういうタイプのね。ということで、今回はここまでになるんですけど、いやーちょっとね、撃墜されとか墜落死が多かったから、次からはねちょっとそういう点も気をつけて、見栄えのするねプレーをね、橋の下潜るとかね、そういうことをやれていけたらねいいと思います。では今日はここまで。お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でしたと言ったが、オッケーオッケー。お疲れ。